Right, so how are you all doing? Happy Homebrew Wednesday, I suppose this might be. It's actually Saturday. I've literally just recovered from my chug challenge. Thank you for that. I'm sure the alcohol's going to hit the blood pretty soon. And it's quite lucky because there was only that much left in the keg, so it was nearly a half pint challenge, which I think wouldn't have been acceptable. So, what's been going on? Well, it's been some time. I do apologise, that's because I have a busy life. I have a young family and lots of things going on. And it's tough to get these videos up and out there, so apologies for that. There's been quite a lot brewing in my household over the last few weeks. I'm just going to take a look into my beer cupboard. I've done a few different pale ales. In fact, this is a bottle of that I was just drinking. I've done my first California Common, a California lager. Now it came out a bit darker than I wanted to. I used a recipe that I found from a blogger on the internet, a guy called Scott, and his website is Bertus Brewery. I will link that somewhere in the video. And I really liked it, but it was a bit darker and a bit more roasty than I perhaps wanted to. But I harvested the yeast, WLP 810, and it is back in the fermenter as of last weekend, doing a low ABV California lager. So I'm sure I'll get at least one more batch out of that load of yeast anyway. So hopefully the next one will come out well, and yeah, even the first one was a really delicious beer. What else have I done? No, that's oh yeah, American Amber. Got this recipe off the internet again. Jamil, I'm not going to attempt to say his surname. He's a well-known writer, and he hosts one of the popular brewing podcasts. Found his recipe for American Amber Ale online, so I did that. Really delicious. What else? I did my first Cascadian Dark Ale. I'm going to say Cascadian Dark Ale because I don't like the term black IPA. And this is the last bottle of it. I'm saving this one because there is allegedly going to be a homebrewing club popping up around where I live. So I'm saving this to take down to there. But do not fear, because, let me just grab the camera. Go a bit wider. Because you join me mid-mash. That is my second batch of black IPA. Come on, I'll get back on there. There we go. Zip. Right, hopefully I'm still in focus when you see me. What else? Very exciting. Well, first things first, SJ Pour. All the beers went back in June, and I've actually got into recycling my yeast, giving it a rinse, a couple of rinses sometimes, and in some cases, when I've got enough of it in the slurry, throwing it straight back into a fermenter for the next batch. In some cases, growing it up on my stir plate and getting a really healthy culture, and that's what I've done in this case. And this is actually the same yeast that I used in my SJ Pour beer back in, I guess it was May or June or something like that. We're now approaching the end of August, so I think this is what I did. The SJ Pour, I did my first black IPA, I did a stout, and then I kept it in the fridge for a few weeks and forgot about it, and then found it again and wondered if it was okay, so put it on a stir plate with a small amount of wort, and it was fine. It grew up again 2 stages, and so this will be the 4th batch with it. So it's probably the last batch I'll do with this yeast culture before I buy it again. But I didn't say on my SJ Pour beer which yeast it was, and I will say now because all of the beers are out and There's nothing that anyone can do to copy my recipe, not that you want to, I guess, because I'm sure you have your own ideas. But this is a WLP 090 Super San Diego yeast culture, so that's the one I use for my SJ pour beers. Talking about SJ pour, I'll just grab a couple of these. Yesterday, how exciting is this? I got 22, 23 beers in the post, all completely different, all interesting and intriguing, and I can't wait to start trying them. We've just got a selection of 4 here. What a fantastic package to get in the post the day before a bank holiday weekend. I haven't started them yet because, as you might imagine, most of them are, or all of them perhaps, are bottle conditioned, and they were a bit cloudy when they arrived. So they're in my beer fridge, which is where you've just seen down there. Beer fridge, I mean beer cupboard, where you've just seen right now. And I can't put them all in a fridge because I don't have a beer fridge, unfortunately. My wife is yeah, she won't let me. Although I will have one soon, I hope. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll probably get sort of 4 in the fridge. I reckon I can get away with that, and then kind of rotate them. So I'll start doing the reviews, I don't know, in a few days' time perhaps. Get 4 in there so that they're cold and they're brightening up and they're getting clear, all the yeast is settling out. Then I'll take one and replace it with another one from the cupboard. Well, I won't drink that one the next day, if you see what I mean. I'll keep them on a rotation, so every beer that I have for the competition will have been in the fridge for 4 days or so. So if I should drink your beer not chilled, I prefer to drink my beers chilled, but if you think that your beer should be drunk at room temperature or another temperature, then ping me a message either on Facebook or in the comments section down below or something like that. And let me know what temperature would be best to enjoy your beer at. If it doesn't say so already on the label, because I know some of them do, and I will obviously read the labels when I do the reviews. And yeah, I need to come up with some kind of reviewing system actually. So I guess I will be checking out some of the American reviewers and the Kiwi reviewers and all those guys to see what kind of systems they have. Out! Sorry, my kids. Anyway, that's about it from me. Apologies there's no real content in this other than a bit of an update. I hope everyone's well, enjoying your week. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and have a good one. Hopefully I'll see you soon.